I thought I'd give you a little look at my Back to Eden project. I've been gardening for about 5 years here. I've been following the John Jevons biodynamic method, where you use raised beds, bring in compost. You have small rows beside the bed so you don't step on the beds. I came across the Back to Eden film this past summer in August. What's that, maybe 5 months ago, and decided to give it a try for next year. So I've been bringing in wood chips to cover my gardens, and I'm just about got it all done at this point. So this should be nice because it will sit here over the winter and break down. This section of 3 beds I put in about a year ago. I also have a temporary greenhouse structure that I put up here in the fall and in the spring. I didn't put it up this fall because I've been too busy, but it'll go up again in the spring. It actually you can see that rebar and those white PVC pipes. Those pipes are over rebar. I use PVC pipe, a 20-foot section to span these 3 beds. It's 12 feet wide, and the beds are 16 feet long. So I've got hoops about every 2 feet, and then I cover those with plastic, and gives me a head start in the spring and a little extra time in the fall. So I got these wood chips from our town recycling area. Brought them in here. First I put them on the pathways, and when I got that done, I started putting them on the beds. Everything's about done for the season. I've got some lettuce here that went to seed. I still have a few radishes, and I have some carrots over here, which the deer have come by and eaten all the tops off. So I'm going to let them stay there through the winter and see if they make it to spring, and if they do, I'll have some nice sweet carrots. I also have to get out some of the grass along the edge here between the pathway and the bed. That I've got to dig out, but it looks like the where I put the wood chips down, it's keeping the grass down. I put 4 to 5 layers of newspaper down first, and then covered it with 3 to 4 inches of wood chips. We'll go over here to my my other garden and show you that. This garden I've had for about 5 years. I started it as a raised bed. I brought some wood in to hold the dirt in. Brought some compost in from the town recycling area. This bed is 5 feet wide and 20 feet long. And this past year I grew potatoes in it. They came out well. And in the back there, if you can see it, are some asparagus plants. This is my first year at growing asparagus, so we'll see how that works out. So I brought in wood chips and covered this raised bed as well. And then I decided to expand, so I put some newspaper down on the grass next to the existing bed, and then covered that with wood chips. So then my new bed's about 5 feet wide and 20 feet long as well. So it'll be interesting. This will be the first new bed on top of grass with the newspaper to kill the grass, hopefully. The other beds were pre-existing dirt, and I weeded them before I put the wood chips down. There's no newspaper on those. I know that Paul doesn't recommend using raised beds because he said it can cause the soil to dry out more. Because I'd already built these, I decided I'm going to keep them at least for a while, or at least till they rot out, the wood, because I have very bad soil here. It's like clay underneath and maybe 2 or 3 inches of topsoil, and then it's whatever I've brought in to put on my gardens, like the compost and now the wood chips. I also have to weed along the wooden perimeter here to pull out that grass. So when we get a dry day here that's really warm, it's early December, I'll do that. If I can just spin around for a second, I've got 4 Dawn redwood trees here. They lose their needles in the fall, but I put wood chips under those as well, at least an initial layer. I'll expand probably next year and double the size of the mulch under the trees. So hopefully that will nourish these trees as well. These trees are like my fun pet project. So that is my current progress on my Back to Eden garden, and I will report back in the spring when I'm planting. That should be interesting, because sowing seeds here, I have to make sure now that I get underneath the wood chips and into the soil and keep the wood chips away from the baby plants until they emerge a few inches, and then I can side dress the wood chips back. So we will see what happens in the spring. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.